Remember when we filmed that video on that old Cavalier and I was talking about guilty pleasures? I can get the door open. Well, here's another one. I would totally own one of these Land Rovers. I'd rather have the classic. This one's about a 97. I'd rather have like a 1990. Four-wheel drive, of course, automatic. This has the 4-liter V8. It has gone 247,000 miles, and it still runs. However, the oil pump is going out in the engine. It cranks up and runs, and it runs good until it really gets warmed up, and then the oil pump starts losing pressure, and then it starts clicking and clacking louder and louder and louder. I don't think a flush or anything would save this engine. I think it's probably pretty far gone. It's got a cool spare tire cover from Cape Fear in Wilmington, North Carolina. It's got some dirt daubers. Rear folding seats on both sides. Come on. The noise that made. There we go. One seat. It's weird, the leather is super cracked looking, but it's very soft. It's still very, very soft. Super thin doors, but I feel bad because these things are crap as far as electronics and stuff go, but I'd take my gamble on one any day. We did start it up, as I mentioned. The air conditioning all works. The front power windows work just fine. All the heater controls work. The radio works. Four-wheel drive low range works. Transmission shifts. It doesn't run hot. But the oil pump is definitely gone. Even the sunroofs open up here. You can hit it and pop them up. And that all still works, surprisingly. 235/60/16s on that big Land Rover pattern. And I was talking earlier about the 90s models. They have the big circular glass headlights, and they just look so much better. And the roofs are more streamlined on them too. But I would I guess. I didn't even look at it.
I like it there. Steps still there.
Yeah. That's pretty nifty. It's a little crusty, but nothing bad. Yep. Anybody out there in YouTube land got a Land Rover Discovery, a classic they want to sell me cheap? One day, see if I can get this open while holding the camera. There we go, look at that. 4-liter V8, It's got a new cooling system. Water pump's new, thermostat and housing is new, radiator hoses are new. There's some writing across the top of the top of the radiator. Maybe it came from a junkyard. But like I said, the cooling system works wonderful. It doesn't overheat. But it is ticking and clattering once it warms up. The battery is shot, even though it's from 2018. I am going to go out on a limb here and say typical Land Rover electrical gremlins eat the battery as it sits. So if they would disconnect the battery before they parked it, they could probably start it with it again, but it drew and drew and drew. So typical Land Rover stuff. But nevertheless, I would still take that gamble and own one of these machines just to say that I had one. I'd like to take it off-roading. It's a good-looking car, though, for its era, I guess. Alright, guys, I'm going back to work. It's getting hot out here. Still waiting on some hurricane to come hit us. Guess we'll see. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Drop a comment down below. Let us know what you think. And once again, who's got a cheap Land Rover Discovery Classic they want to sell me? Huh? Huh? No one? Ah, okay.